Hey, this video is brought to you in part by Wayneko. This is another Wayneko Productions. Thank you for watching Wayneko. Hey, today is going to be the White Vision Walmart exclusive glow versus, check this out, because I kind of wanted to do a comparison, and I had both of these guys versus the Captain America Mech FYE exclusive glow. It seems like a lot of these places are getting the glows as their exclusive now, and at some point in this video I'm going to show you the Jollibee glow as well, because it just dawned on me that I showed it the other day and I didn't show it glow. So let's get Captain open real quick. Captain is number 829 out of the group. They show 6 of these guys on the box. I mean, I know that you've seen these 6. They're almost everywhere that you can go at this point. I have seen them at Walmart, I've seen them at Target, I've seen them at FYE, I've seen them everywhere. These commons are absolutely everywhere, and we know with the comic book coming out, they're just going to keep pumping these guys out. I wanted to pick up this Captain. I'm not a huge fan of the Mech line, but I wanted the Captain. I was at FYE. They had him in the glow, so I went ahead and picked this guy up. This is a pretty cool box, but it looks a lot like every Avengers box to me, with the exception of the person on the front of it. I have had a lot of problems with this camera here lately, so let's hope that it continues to film as I get these guys open. He's pretty big. He's got a lot of weight to him. I'm going to be surprised to see how these things glow out of the box. Y'all know I wait to get these out of the box until we all sit down together. I don't just go through them by myself. I wait and do it with you. That's where I have the most fun. His head's a little off, so I'm gonna have to like straighten his head up a little bit. You can move these heads, just in case you didn't know that. They're just on that spring and on that swivel, and sometimes they come too far this way or too far that way. And I've even had some times where I've had to tighten it down a little bit more to make it look right. It is an extreme bobblehead. I mean, we know that the whole Marvels have to be a bobblehead, but let's just take a closer look at this guy and see how he is glowing. So, I mean, just off the bat, looking at how he is glowing, the glow on him is pretty cool. I really like how they have the whole like Captain that lights up in there. I like how they have that going on. I wish that maybe there was more of him that was glowing versus the amount that they do have glowing. I think they could have did a little bit better job with that. You can really tell that the paint they used is what they have that's doing all of the glow work. I mean, it's pretty obvious is that's what's going on, and that's how they have this happening, is all of that glow work is happening from the paint now versus the plastic. I think that they used to be really heavy-handed into making the plastic glow. I think now we're kind of moving over into this glow paint. It's going to be real curious to see how that stands up over time, though. I mean, because the glow paint, it historically in my past, the glow paint tends to lose its glow over time, right? It's like everything else in life, it kind of wears out, to where your plastic tends to hold the glow a little longer. I mean, almost forever as far as I can honestly think, but it seems like they hold it a little bit longer than the paint does. He is really heavy though. I'm surprised that he stands up on his own, because I really didn't think that he was going to. This vision I have been waiting for a long time, and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there that have been waiting equally as long as I have to get your hands on this guy. They're showing 4 of them on the back of the box. Now, we know that the glow variant is not a common. Even though they show him on the back of the box, they're not showing him in the glow variant. You can get him not being in the glow variant. He's number 824 out of the group. I really like what they have going on with these Wanda boxes. I like the whole pinstripes that they have going on, kind of giving you that static look on the television. I'm super into that. So I'm always happy to see when they print it just like you would imagine it being printed, right? And that's how this is. My Walmart got these in. They sold out really fast. If you can make it to your Walmart, go check them out. They sold out really fast. So, I mean, they sold out so fast that I didn't even really give anybody a heads up as to when they hit the shelves. I mean, because they sold out that quickly. There was no real time to tell anybody, hey, go pick this up. They're at Walmart, because they hit the shelf and they were sold out by the end of the day. It was kind of insane, to be honest. It was almost like there was a lot of people waiting on this guy other than myself. So, let's take a closer look. Oh, this vision is, ooh, he's pretty fire. Let's take a closer look at him. Now, in looking at this vision, he's just as I would have expected him to be. He's the White Vision. Once again though, it looks like they are relying a whole lot on that paint to give you that glow. I mean, it really feels a lot like they are relying on that paint a lot more than they should be, and not so much the plastic, but on this one you can tell that there's a lot of plastic that glows as well. They just threw in the paint to kind of make it separate from the plastic, which is really what I wish they would have done with the Captain Mech as well. I wish that they would have done something that would have changed the way that the plastic versus the eyes, and I wish they would have done something to give it a little bit more flair, a lot like this guy, and he has not disappointed me at all. I love these acrylic stands that they put him on. That way when you're looking at him on a shelf, if you're an out-of-the-box collector, I have become solely an in-the-box collector a lot, because it becomes rather tough to keep the box and the pop, right? I mean, so now you're having to store two things versus one thing at one time. So it's a lot simpler for me to just keep them in the box together at the same time, right? It's just a lot easier for me to do it that way. I love the fact that they have this almost metallic sheen going on with his cape and in his helmet. I mean, there's just so, I say helmet, but it's not even a helmet. I mean, he's a cyborg, he's a robot, he's an android, right? He's not, so it's not a helmet, it's his physical head. I really like how they have that metallic sheen going on. They did not fail on this guy at all. I can't see any imperfections in the paint. That pearl paint though looks really, really good. Really good. His cape feels like the cape itself was done really well, and like I was saying, those acrylic stands, for the guys that are out of the box collectors, you're going to fall in love with that acrylic stand. But I'm gonna get my Jollibee real quick, and we're gonna get that guy back open. So I'm gonna apologize for totally missing Jollibee and getting the whole, like, the glow for him, because I know you want to see the glow with him as much as I do. So we're gonna get Jollibee back open real quick. Give me a quick second. All right. I'm sorry, I had to play around with the camera a little bit. I had to. I've been in a bit of a slump lately. I want to apologize about my Jollibee though. I kind of didn't do Jollibee justice the other day. I kind of ran through Jollibee. I didn't even show you the glow on Jollibee. So I'm going to kind of do this all over again, right? So the Jollibee is number 51. This is part of the Ad Icons. It is a Philippine exclusive. Cut me a break though the other day because I was having a lot of camera issues, more than you would imagine. I think I reshot the last 5 minutes of that video 10 times before it actually stuck. So cut me a little bit of a break. It says that it is a hobby stock exclusive. I don't really know what hobby stock is. This is supposed to be the glow variant. This was back in 2019. I paid $40 for this one. I'm still really excited that I got him in my collection. I'm not disappointed at the price of him whatsoever though. When I looked him up online, he was actually trending for a little bit more than $40. So I'm gonna give another shout out to Kokomo Toys and tell those guys that I truly appreciate everything that they did. There's some really awesome giveaways in yesterday's video. So if you missed those, go back now at this point and go check those out. So Jollibee is number 51 out of the group. It's a Philippines exclusive. As far as I know, you can only get these in Philippines. Now I know that a lot of them get shipped over here. This is what I've been saying as kind of like the KFC exclusive, right? This would be the KFC of the Philippines, from what I understand. Now I don't know that that's 100% correct, but that's from what I understand, that the Philippines, the Jollibee is kind of like the Philippines KFC, right? The fried chicken and all of that stuff. Let's check out the glow on this guy for real this time. We're going to check out the glow. I promise you that I'm going to show you the glow. Let's get into it. Now, the glow on this guy is pretty cool. He is kind of what I expect from a 2019 glow, though. This is kind of in their developing stages. Funko was trying to figure out exactly how they were going to get the glow down, right? And the plastics weren't doing that well for them. They were kind of using the wrong plastics. The more translucent of the plastic you use in the glows, for some reason, the better the glow, right? And the more solid state the plastic is, the less the glow takes, right? And I don't really know how that is or what the science that goes in behind that, but I know that that's a factual statement, or at least that's my factual statement from historically what I have seen. Now, if you're still here at this point, let me say that I truly appreciate you sticking around and watching this video. And if you have a few minutes, share this video on one of your social media platforms and hit that thumbs up for me down there to help me out with the algorithm. And Don't forget, I truly appreciate you watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Check this out real quick. So I use this super high powered black light floodlight that's honestly made for outdoors, but it does a phenomenal job at charging up the glow on these things. That way I can get a really good glow for the video. Thought you might enjoy that real quick. Hey, have a good one.